Hi, I'm going to be presenting my Japan project, finished on 2/18/2016, Thursday at 7:06 p.m. It's Friday today, and yeah, we've gone through plenty of takes, so I'm a little frustrated. Anyway, I've built plenty of stuff in this world, ranging from that fire pillar thing you might have seen down there to this staircase. Anyway, this is my world, with those Japanese temples over there, my sumo ring here, my Japanese, no, not temple, castle that kind of looks like a barn. But from this view, I'd say it looks better, at least. It looks pretty cool, in my opinion. I don't know about you, but anyway. Down there is my nuclear bomb zone. No, it's actually my earthquake thing. And here are two ninjas climbing up the side of a mountain. And beneath this is their ninja camp. So, we'll be starting with the sumo ring. And, sumo ring means striking one another in Japanese. Sumo wrestlers wear nothing but a loincloth and a top knot. Wrestlers still throw salt into the arena to purify it, which is a tradition since the beginning of sumo wrestling. Sumo matches were originally a way to pray for a plentiful harvest. In the years 1710 through 1192, sumo matches were to entertain the emperor. In the Edo period, sumo wasn't only to entertain, but to raise funds for shrines, temples, and more. Sumo wrestling's purpose has changed many times. Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so there's supposed to be a guy in here, but I guess he decided to, run away. Anyway, show must go on. Sumo wrestling had no weight classes, so a 100-pound guy could wrestle a 500-pound guy. So unfair. That's the 500-pound guy, and there's the missing 100-pound guy. Anyway, continuing on. Sumo wrestling has translated into the modern world well, for a sport that was originally only Japanese. For example, Hakuho Sho, that big guy over there, is one of the world's best sumo wrestlers, and he's Mongolian. Sho has the records below. Most undefeated championships, 11. Most wins in a calendar year, 86 out of 90 matches. Second longest winning streak in sumo wrestling history. There are 3 top division championships. Obviously, he's one of the best wrestlers in modern history. So, just some food for thought if you like wrestling. Info at Kids Web Japan, Wikipedia, and Sumo Talk. Why did it just lag there? Alright, so now we're gonna go down our little... Why is there snow here? There's, always snow here. I mean, seriously? Anyway. Fireworks! Boom, boom. Yeah, it's pretty. Anyway. Buddhism entered Japan in 552 AD. Is it introduced to them by the Koreans? There are 6 main Buddhist temples: Sanran, Hoso, Keigan, Ritsu, and Jojitsu. Might be pronouncing those wrong, so... Anyway, sorry if I am. Buddhist temples back then were not only places of worship, but also hospitals, refuge for older people, and more. Temples from the Nara, Heian, Kamakura, and the Muromachi periods are the most beautiful. However, they were mostly destroyed in the heat of the Anan Wars. Those temples were rebuilt several times following the original design. As an example, the Ichijioji temple was rebuilt a couple times. That is the temple to your left. So, that one there with a beam of light going into the sky. It has a triple triangle design. On the other hand, Pasadena Buddhist temple, this one to your right here, with the flowers in front, is a more modern version of the Japanese temple. It only has one triangular roof, and it has a modern feel to it. Decorating the area around the temple are various plants. Info at Wikipedia, Kids with Japan, and Pasadena Buddhist Temple. So in here, you got a nice little flower garden thing. And then in here, you will also have another one. So running back along the wooden bridge with the fireworks. Yeah. Let's get on the main path. and walk to the castle. Japanese builders were, well, less smart in ancient times. They would build their castles' roofs out of thatch. No, thatch burns even easier than wood. That's crazy! Eventually, they learned from their mistake and used stone. Japanese castles were designed to guard important places, such as trade routes, bridges, ports, and more. However, the most important castles were used as palaces for the high officials, like the emperor. Japanese castles were designed in a triple ring, well, most of them, with the most important people on the inside and the least important people on the outside. Samurai were on the outside, and the higher the rank, the closer you were to the center of the castle. Gifu Castle is the castle that I built here. It was destroyed during the bombing of World War II. Fortunately, the castle was rebuilt in the 1950s. The current castle is made of cement, mainly. The replica contains many artifacts on display. So, Gifu Castle has many interesting parts about it. Great pieces of artwork are shown, like, well, this guy lighting a candle. A flower pot with flowers in it on a windowsill. If you don't know what that is how to build a wither in Minecraft. And a spider with some sort of cauldron thing. However, I'm sure the artwork here is not the same as the real one. Weapons were also on display, like swords and bows. Yeah, pretty sharp. And this skeletal painting thing. Maps were also displayed here at Gifu Castle. Blue equals water, green equals friendly land, yellow equals neutral, red equals enemy land. Scale is about 1 block equals 50 miles, or about 80 kilometers. Various heads from Japan! Woohoo! I think one's rotting. They still have their eyeballs intact for some reason. And if you go up here, this is actually in the real castle. Well, not like the ladder part, but I think you can go up a stairway. Anyway, visitors can get a view from the top floor where you can see out into the night. And you can also get a view of the Nagara River in the city of Nagara here. There's a river, and you can't see the Nagara since this is Minecraft. Oh, come on. Let me through. Info at Wikipedia, Japan Guide, and UNECSCO. It's quite a long one. So we're just gonna run our back way down here, go down the staircase, to the exhibits, and out into the night. Down the steps, up another flight of steps, and run, and jump off a cliff! Ugh. Oh, that wasn't as painful as I thought it'd be. Japan has a lot of earthquakes because of its location near the Pacific Ring of Fire. Japan also is on the intersections of the Philippine Sea Plate, Amurian Plate, and the Okhotsk Plate. When they move, that releases energy and earthquakes happen. Many quakes have occurred throughout the history of Japan, starting about the reign of Emperor Suiko to today. Castles, hey, that sounds familiar, were designed to withstand quakes and were built on high ground so to avoid the energy of earthquakes. Earthquakes have been a major contributor of deaths. That doesn't sound very fun. About 1,500 earthquakes take place each year, major and minor. One of the biggest earthquakes was in 2011 with a 9.0 magnitude. Another example is when Emperor Tokugawa Ieyasu moved the capital to the village of Edo, now Tokyo. Unfortunately, an 8.0 magnitude quake struck, with the new capital destroying much of it. So, this is the destruction of the 2011 earthquake, only a small part of the real thing. Somehow horses can survive, I guess. So, you got like the lakes exploding, various heads, a horse in a minecart, okay. And yeah, basically you've got chaos, destruction, homes broken, a makeshift raft beached, grounded. And a dead guy here. Oh, he doesn't look very happy. Well, we're gonna go here now. And why is there light flooding from here? I see the light. I'm gonna go through, and hey, we're in a ninja cave. Remember what I was talking about earlier? Anyway. Ninjas were samurai cast-offs and were mercenaries. Samurai believed in open combat, while ninjas used stealth to achieve their means. Samurai used Bushido, while ninjas used ninjutsu. Samurai wore bright colors, symbolizing their clan, while ninjas wore whatever was necessary to complete their missions, whether that ranged from a disguise or night clothes. Samurai lords put their differences aside and hired the ninjas to spy on the other clans. The ninjas would pose as farmers and other jobs. However, women could go places that a man could not, because, they're women and they would be less expected to go places. For example, a man could pose as a dancer where a woman could pose as a dancer where a man could not. Meanwhile, she could watch over her target and when the time is right, strike. A famous example of this is Chiom Kunoichi. She was a highly skilled ninja and recruited women to become more ninjas. The more beautiful the woman, the more likely they would be recruited because of their beauty would hypnotize their targets, who are usually men. Chion Kunoichi recruited over 400 women to become ninjas. That's a lot of women. Ninjas were able to use many weapons effectively. Very effectively. Ninjas use medium-length swords, bows, pikes, staves, ninjutsu, and karate to fight. And so you've got your little archery range thing here. Livestock pen, beds. And a fire going with wood down there. Alright, so that's all this little cave has to offer. So we'll just go out into the night and fly our way back up. Alright, so I think that concludes our video, and thank you for watching.